going on? Hey, Messi gang. What's going on? What's popping? It's girl Drizzy. Welcome back to Drizzy Radio, place where we talk about celebrity gossip, celebrity news, trending topics. If you're new here, kindly don't leave without subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, I want to say special shout out to you. Now let's get straight into some things. Anyhow, so Mr. Diamond Platnumz did an interview today. Okay? Of course, he invited everybody to be there because he had some very important information to let out there. And you all know Diamond Platnumz, honey. He likes to gaslight people a lot. We've seen that with most of his brand deals. Wherever he has something coming up, he will make it seem like he's getting married or he wants to sign an artist just to keep social media on toes, or rather all eyes on him. So a lot has happened, okay? Many people wanted to know like a lot of things. Diamond rarely do these press conferences that when he's doing now, everybody wanted to know like what's up with Zuchu? What's the story with Nigeria? Is it true that you wanted to marry Miss Mamas? Like we people wanted to know more about Diamond relationship with Zuchu. And I think Diamond wasn't happy with that low-key, you know what I'm saying? A dude doesn't like to share his light. And I feel like Diamond is also feeling it, the fact that this relationship with Zuchu is kind of making people not focusing on his music and more into the shenanigans that him and Zuchu do on social media. And that is what happened with Bahati and Diana, where the drama and the kiki that they do on social media overshadowed the music, and people are no more interested in the drama but not the music. Both sides, of course, of Zuchu and Diamond. You know what I'm saying? Diamond dropped song, nobody's even talking about it. Nobody's even asking about the latest song with the Nigerian Oh Darling, and of course Salama with Barnabas. So Diamond was asked something, and I hope that this is not them trying to, make a come up with JP's wedding. Okay?
Ndoa. Sisi tunatamani tuone inatuheshimisha kwa hii Bongo Flava kwamba alikuwa na mahusiano na msanii wake na walifanikiwa kuoana.
Kwa sababu hii press sasa sio anakuwa sio vema kuzungumzia. Nilikuwa naomba
Hey guys, to my nice really listeners, the lady went ahead and asked Mr. Diamond Platnumz, like, we've had a lot of things about you and Zuchu and your relationship, and the fact that you guys are in a relationship and you guys are boss and employee. Is this going to be yet another story of where a boss and employee dated and they ended up their relationship without marriage, or, or are you planning to marry Zuchu? Are there any plans? And Diamond Platnumz, because he's a typical narcissist and he doesn't like to share his spotlight, of course. He only uses Zuchu when it's benefiting him. And he knew very well that this is his brand. And if you talk about that situation or rather that story, people will include Zuchu in that brand deal, whatever, and it will take away the shine that he wanted, right? Because he's been with Pepsi more than 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. Diamond Platnumz went ahead and say, no, I don't want to talk about that right now. It's not what I want to talk about. And I'm like, bro, not up until long time ago, you used to openly talk about the relationship between you and Zuchu. I remember last year when it was Zuchu's EP launch or album, whatever you call it. Instead of Zuchu, promoting her album, she was busy walking from one media house to media house to ask people to beg to beg Diamond, to beg on her behalf for Diamond to marry her. That people were like, this marriage thing is kind of overshadowing the EP, the songs. People are not even paying attention to the songs. And the Diamond was cool then, and now all of a sudden that you are in this big platform or you are in this big brand deal and people are asking you about a lady that you supposed you want to marry and you don't want to make a record straight. I feel like there's no any other place, if Diamond really loved Zuchu, that he could have made a brave statement to media outlets, to his own employees in front of everybody and tell them, I love this woman and I don't want you guys to talk any ish about her. We know our relationship, and that is, just make everything clear there. Send a strong message. But Diamond Platnumz, because he doesn't like to share his spot, he decided to say no. We ain't gonna talk about that. And I can bet my left titty, if that was Ms. Zuchira, honey, baby girl could have spent close to 1 hour explaining his relationship with the Diamond Platnumz. And that is my stand on that. Anyway, talking about Zuchu, why do I feel like Miss Mamas was throwing shade the other day? Let me show you what Zuchu posted on her Insta the other day, and then you go tell me how you feel about it. And that's it. As you can see, there is a lady, and surrounding that lady, there are other ladies who seemingly have like a lip filler, right? And in the caption, it says in a quote, "In a world full of pressure to change, staying true to who you are is a powerful choice. But Miss Mamas always use filters to make her lips look a little bit bigger." Baby girl, make it make sense. Make it make sense. And this is not me going on Miss Mamas, okay? I want you guys today or tomorrow, the day after 1 week, go on Zuchu's Snapchat and look at the videos and come and look at her other videos that she did an interview with other people and tell me if those are her natural lips or they look a little bit bigger. And you all know that the person that Ms. Zuchira was throwing shades at is Tanasha Donna. You ain't gonna tell me nothing or change my mind when it comes to that, because Diamond Platnumz, baby mama, the third one of course, did something with her lips. She's never shied away from saying, yo, I've enhanced my body a little bit to boost my confidence. She was dragged a little bit. People say you look not so nice with the fillers. You need to remove it. People bullied her a lot. She had to go and remove some of the fillers, though she still kept some. And basically, most especially, TZ blogs were really going hard on Miss Mamas, calling her all sorts of names, telling her to pronounce some words. But for Zuchu to use something that's similar, it makes me feel like must be throwing shots at Miss Tanasha Donna, because Tanasha also has talked about or posted about ladies that are being cheated on, are being treated like trash, but would not leave a relationship. Like, I wouldn't stay in a relationship where I'm being treated like a second-hand citizen. And of course, that right there could be Zuchu. When I was saying this thing in the past that it seemed like Tanasha and Zuchu were throwing shade at everybody, it was like, oh, you're lying, crazy, it's not true. And now all of a sudden, when the promoter came out and talked about how she saw Zuchu and Tanasha Donna's page with pseudo account, everybody was like, Drizzy used to say it long time ago. But anyway, it is what it is. Tell me how you feel about it down in the comment section. Again, I don't know for a fact if Ms. Zuchira was throwing in shade, but tell me how you all feel about it regardless. Now you can drag my big nyasha if I care. Well, let it be kind enough to give this video a like. And I love you to the moon and back. Ciao.